And we're rolling.
Hey!
No, we're not.
Every freaking time.
No, we're not.
Yes. Now get off that dang game before I...
Oh, you got custody too!
I don't want Kasumi!
Let me see. What is the one you're screaming about?
Oh, it's Danny. You'll like her.
Aw, it's adorable.
I got that one too bad.
Because they
Oh, wow,
know
yeah.
Ben is a dirty degenerate.
Yeah. Alright then. Shall we start now before you hear Ben get salty?
Wait.
Alright then.
Let me pull really quick. It's just really quick.
We're gonna...
What the fuck?
Okay. That is the only one you get, Ben. Remember, that is the only one you will get this episode. Or else I'm going to shove this Pocky somewhere that you will not like.
I'm not sad. The radar screwed me over.
Boo boo boo.
Mainly because I know you don't like strawberry Pocky, so I
What?
could...
I ate that just now.
Yeah, you ate most of it. I only had 3.
That's your fault.
Boo boo boo, Ben.
Anyway. Did you
Let's go
seriously
home.
jump from the clap?
No.
I thought I saw you jolt when I did that.
No. That's just your imagination.
I've been watching these weird Five Nights at Freddy's tapes, so it's fine. Okay,
No Seika.
welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Busted Musket Productions and Amazing, the only podcast show that...
It's actually running.
Yes, I know. I missed the new show and the movie show. And there's so many good stuff coming out with the movie show that we can't talk about.
Yeah, like Phantom Menace.
That's not even out anymore.
It's supposed to trigger you.
If you want to trigger me, then just talk about something more relevant. Let's talk about freaking episode 9 and how that was a flaming piece of doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. I don't like it now. You ask me now, I don't
shit,
like it.
guys.
What I could say?
Oh, this was supposed to be PG-13, huh?
Yeah. So you got your one F-bomb and then I guess we can say shit?
I mean, if you want.
I guess. Yeah, that's fine. But that means we can't do my favorite. That means we have to hide my favorite segment. Is there dojins of it?
Oh god, no! Oh, that's right.
Traps?
Ben, are you talking about these traps?
No, not those traps.
There's no traps in this show.
Yes, there is. There's shit ton of them.
In this show.
Yes, this kind of trap.
The hell?
That's a trap. That's the trap muscle right there.
No kind of trap muscle. I need traps.
If Lewis could do it, if Rui could do it, he would totally do it. When it's like, yes, there are traps. Traps.
Flexes them. Yeah.
Trap muscles.
I mean, that's why I'm wearing a muscle shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Trap muscles.
Like, I love that one thing in the anime. It was like, yep, all you guys have to do is try. Triceps. Okay, so today we are on Rui's pick, right?
Yep.
My pick. What the hell are you talking about?
You picked last time, and I somehow wish you did pick again because this was a very, very weird show.
Weird. It was actually pretty good.
I mean, if you want to...
It teach you the fundamentals of how to work out.
Yes, but if you guys also want to see... If you guys ever thought you would never see a drawing of Vladimir Putin ripped to shreds while hugging a bear, well, this is the show you gotta watch.
This is something everyone needs to see.
And exactly, man. It inspires weeps to work out, and then you'll get a sculpted body like Rui. Like, cute. Oh man, that Christmas dinner did take a toll on me though.
Oh my god.
Damn, my dish that Christmas dinner was nothing but sweets.
Dude, my Christmas dinner was ribs, ham, and then nothing but carbs.
Is that a Mexican thing? Where, like, they cook food, but 70% is actual sweets? Because I went to a Salvadorian house, and that was the same shit.
That wasn't my case, man. The only sweets I had was like when my godmother made a freaking cheesecake, like brown sugar covered cheesecake. Oh, it was so good.
That was well, that's my house, too. Like, we have maybe a few sweets, but mainly just, like, tamales, because Mexican.
No, for me it was like we had ribs, ham, and then some mashed potatoes, and then some green salsa spaghetti.
Yeah, see, that sounds like the house I went to. But those are Salvadorans.
See, I had lemon cake.
I love lemon cake.
I had 100% orange juice.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Did I give you the fruits?
I don't think so. It's a good thing. It's 100%.
Exactly.
With no high fructose corn syrup.
Orange juicy, 100%.
Anyway, let's get to the show. So we're on Lewis's pick, which is how many dumbbells?
How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Or in Japanese, 何キロがdumbbell 持ってる?
Or how many pounds in the dumbbell you lift to? Which come on, pick something already.
Or if you want it simplified in mean terms, do you even lift, bro?
Yeah. Or if you want it in Danny terms, the teacher is freaking hot.
Which one?
The main one, Takibana. There you go.
Tachibana?
She's so hot. I love me those plain girls. Okay, sorry.
What they met at the amusement park.
Oh my god, that was awesome. At least the good thing here, I don't run into
Anybody? No.
You like Rolly because she could cosplay.
No, that's the thing. Even without the cosplay aspect, the design for is just so freaking cute. Oh,
The mall alone got me.
Yeah, well, she should have probably covered that up, because I was kind of expecting that to be one of the downfalls. Is like people like, hey, you have the same mole as this famous cosplayer, and you kind of look like her in the face.
But then leads that direction where if you don't want me to tell out who you really are, you have to do what I have to say.
She was offering. Did you hear her?
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I'll be a slave," and it's all like, "Wow, wow, what happened to you that you jumped to that conclusion so fast?"
So she was prepared, you see.
See, Dojin people, get on that.
Oh my god, no.
Get on that, you ugly bastards.
No.
No,
Yes.
No. Hey, this is a Russian girl blackmailing. Well, I guess you can always just make it that she makes her do an ugly bastard she knows.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Or cut the other sensei. Cut the married sensei.
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay, anyway,
Yes.
let's get down to it. Let's blur out the degenerateness with music. Oh no, it's not loud enough. Only 20% of you guys are watching this for the workout.
Oh yeah, because it's what happened.
I learned something from this.
Well, also, I just mean like the fans in general.
Well, the fans, yeah, the fan base.
No, the percentage in here is the percentage who is acting like they're watching it for the workout, and the percentage that knows exactly what degeneracy is going on here.
I don't know about that machine. That one sucks.
Those are all very basic machines, but they kind of explain how, like, yeah, you know, machines, they're not great, but they do the job.
Yeah.
Saido Chesto. Come on, Danny. Saido Chesto.
She's
I
my
don't
favorite girl.
have no chest.
You just have to do the pose.
Just do the pose.
Seriously, don't watch the opening on the first episode. Skip it at least for the first episode, because they kill a really funny joke.
That's true. It is true.
Yeah.
When they first meet Machia.
Yeah, but because the whole point is like she's being turned off by the fact that he's so muscle bound, and then it's like, oop, no, I do not want to go to the app store. Thank you.
Me too. Yeah, you know.
I have to find the song on iTunes. No, because the whole joke is like, oh, I don't think I'd be able to get turned on by anyone in here because of all the creepy muscle dudes, and then they find that one guy who's like clean cut with a
tracksuit on and everything.
Yeah, with the tracksuit. And then, mind you, too, in the dub, they make him sound. They do a thing where they get a guy who sounds younger, but then when he gets all ripped, he like talks in a more sharp and deeper voice. But yeah. So when he finally does just like like say, oh, oh man, I gotta flex, I can't hold this back anymore, and he just explodes and freaking grows like 2 feet larger than he was in the last scene.
Dude, that's funny too, man. When you see him like in that one scene where he's like, where he's putting back his back, so now he just shrinks back down.
They even put like a little sound effect where it's like.
Explain this, Louis. What's the physics going on behind this?
I'm telling you, there's a magic tailor in Japan who, for some reason, only anime characters know, because we have that same thing going on with Takibana in Nisekoi, where every time she wears that freaking boy uniform, it like hides her freaking back.
Well, there's a simpler explanation for this: the fact that Macho's not flexing, hence why he looks smaller. Come on, guys, it's simple biology.
But
I don't think he's growing. He shouldn't grow like 3 feet.
yeah,
That's a flex, sir.
yeah, he grows like 2 feet, like 2 feet larger compared to his actual
You're
size.
saying that he's flexing his flexes at us.
Yes. And remember, muscle pressure has everything to do with here.
See, I didn't even know about that either. That like even flexing, it's not necessarily showing off. It kind of is though, but that
It's
itself
an
is also a
exercise.
workout. Yeah. Which
I
I
was
mean,
not aware
given
of
if
that.
you crease your body, because I even tried doing that and I felt my muscles get a little sore from it. So yeah, even like doing that what he was doing, I, as a man with quite a belly here, I actually really appreciate this anime because I kind of need that, and I'm a little offended that I think Lewis is actually trying to tell me something. What?
Louis, what are you trying to tell me too?
You all need to work out. You need to pop your chests.
But I don't. Yeah, I know. I gotta get rid of these man titties. Hello. I'm not even that big. When people see me, they get so mad. They're like, "You're not fat," and I'm like, "I'm 222 pounds. They're telling me to drop an extra. They're telling me to drop that 22, and I'll be normal for my weight class."
Hey,
So I'm-
he's an even 222.
Yeah, I'm over. So I gotta drop that. I know evil 222. Anyway, where do we even start with something like this?
So, if anything, let's start by describing the main character, Hibiki.
Ah, you mean Gyaru.
Yeah, you mean the
Yeah.
girl who totally wasn't a Gario?
Gyaru.
Gario.
I don't even think she's a gal or Gyaru.
She's not a Gyaru, but her appearance is of one.
Yeah, I think the guy just. I think the guy just really had a thing because you can tell that the writer here is into like American culture due to all of the references in here.
Yeah.
So he probably really does
No
have a thing.
references. There wasn't any references.
You mean the fact that one of the characters is totally not Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Or not
He's
Jason
not.
Statham.
He's none
Yeah.
of those.
I forgot about that. See, that's huh?
There's nothing like that.
And then you have Jason Statham too.
You're just imagining things. They're just original characters, not based off from anything at all.
Original content.
Wink,
Even the movies like Heavy Metal Predator or like Conan like the Devil King or something. It's like Conan the Barbarian and Predator. And then they made a joke about they made one of the other movies was Twin Cops, and he did a movie where it was twins, and his twin brother was Danny DeVito. They weren't cops, but it was a weird movie. And then they wanted to make a sequel called Triplets, where the third brother was Eddie Murphy, which is like, how does any of this work?
See?
Long lost brother.
See? This anime makes perfect sense when you compare it to other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's original. Just leave it at that.
But dude, not gonna lie though, I do have. This is gonna be for all of the fans who listen to us, all the 4 fans that we have.
7. Woo.
Oh, we have 7 now?
6.
Yes,
and
unsubscribed. Hey!
5. I'm gonna
No.
subscribe now.
No, honestly, we got 1 subscriber because of the Kira interview, so that kind of tells me that I really got to get back into interviewing people again. I want to do something more improvising.
Dude, I could just call Arnold Schwarzenegger and have him his opinions on this workout anime.
Oh, you mean like
I wonder if he
right
actually-
now?
I wonder if it actually seems like if he was aware of this.
Maybe not, but every now and then they'll go into an interview and they'll be like, "Hey, did you know about this?" And they'll click a video on. I mean, that's how a lot of people tend to find out about like parodies on them, like a lot of musicians. I forget, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I want to do something like that. Like, I'm telling you, for Isekai month, I don't even want us to be... I don't even want us to be in the review, if you catch my drift.
Well, we're gonna interview our imaginary friends.
Not imaginary
So
friends.
you want us to get
The feet-
isekai?
Either we get isekai'd or we play different characters who work in the other world.
Oh, dude, that'll be funny, man. As like Lewis gets in a truck accident, has yet to awaken.
Yeah,
Well, but-
and then
but-
me and Lewis, and then me
but-
and Ben will be different characters.
But we need Truck-kun with us.
Well, I could throw in some Chuck sound effects.
No, even better. Just do the thing from Oresuki, bringing bench kun.
Oh
No, anything but bench.
Confess to me.
Oh my god, yeah. But, oh, wait. Flex anime.
Flex
So
anime.
flex anime.
So yeah, so where to start with the show? Yes, Hibiki. So main character Hibiki, arguably a gal.
Yeah.
I argue against it.
But and I promise not to take us off course again. Sorry. You could very much tell he had a thing for like tan girls and blondes.
Oh, yeah.
That is flat out a reference to the fact that it's natural.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, definitely. And the thing about Hibiki is pretty much like she's pretty much she's one of those girls.
She's glutton.
Yeah, she's gluttonous. She's not gluttonous. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, what was it? Five or 6 meals a day that she eats?
Yeah.
6 meals.
6 meals a day.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I also feel it was a little fat shamey towards her. They would catalog how many calories was in it.
Every meal that she ate, the freaking hot dog, the chocolate bar.
The squid.
I think it was the steak where it was like 900 calories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the steak where she works at.
Yeah.
Because she works at a restaurant as a waitress, and then she gets discounted meals there. Oh my god, she has the perfect job. That's like the perfect girl right there.
Yeah, but the one thing I very much appreciated is it wasn't typical anime stuff where you have the gluttonous girl but she's still a twig. In this one, it's flat out like, you're putting up some pounds. It's okay if you're not looking for a boyfriend though. or even like one point where they even talk about how she was relapsing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because pretty much like one of the things about her is like, the reason why the show even starts is because she wants to lose weight and slim down for the summer.
Yeah.
Because she's like how everybody in high school like
Wait, isn't that a plot hole though? Because it's already been a year. Summer practically passed.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's the thing. The whole thing passes, and the joke is that she'd have to keep pushing ahead on the.
And then she regains the weight in winter.
Yeah.
exactly, which is why she says like, don't worry, I'll be able to get it. I'll be able to lose it back again for the next summer.
Yeah.
So
Or
a
be like.
continuous plot. All right.
Or be like when summer did come, she didn't reach her goal, and she's like, "Fine, I'll just have the hot snuggle body in winter."
Exactly.
Hey, I don't mind that.
Exactly.
I don't.
And that's the thing too. Like she does chew chunky whenever she weighs herself, but it's not bad for her. Because like again, like you say, it's one of those anime that really gets into like everyone's fetishes.
Yeah, it does. Even to the point where the characters all bring attention to it, where it's like, do we really have to do a close-up shot of her grunting like that? But
Yeah, we do.
that was the thing that me and Ben were talking about is, it was cool that they did bring attention to, okay, she's thicker than the other girls, but in American standards, that is hot.
Yeah, that's true.
That is hot.
That is the body norm for me. So, as you guys all know,
I thought the body norm was lollies.
in Japan. And also Nambla.
No, actually, that's not true. Remember, Japan is an aging population, so lollies are becoming rare.
Oh.
What?
Yay.
Yeah, Japan has a growing population.
So they are they doing that one kid rule?
No, that's not the case. It's just that, this is the thing. Okay, little side note out here, but this is an interesting fact for everybody. If you ever study geography, there's these things called population pyramids. Sneaking against some of my teaching credentials here.
Oh, no.
Can I walk out?
No, you're already stuck here.
We're talking about anime. Haven't we got enough education? No, I'm joking. Keep going.
No. And then this is the thing as well. Like J-List does a lot of this as well. If you look at their blogs as well.
Yeah, J-List.
Oh, by the way, I have to show you something. But anyways, one of the things that happens is like when a country becomes technologically advanced to the point where people aren't dying, they're living longer, healthier lives and everything, people tend to have less and less children. And the reason why is because it gets more expensive to raise them. Because think about it.
They're surviving for so long.
Not only surviving for so long, but even just like prenatal care and everything, because just going to the hospital, having them put in the incubator, and then the fact that you actually have to pay the hospital staff to actually let you hold the baby and everything. And then, yeah, that's the thing in America.
What?
Yeah, you have to pay them because there's always a risk that they can contract a disease or anything. So you have to pay the hospital in order to like have contact with your baby.
How about you just sign a contract so the parent doesn't blame you for when they do pass like a cold, the common cold to the newborn?
Now, Danny, you know that's not how mafia works.
Mafia owned hospitals.
But yeah, so that's why again it's getting more and more expensive for children, and then since children are more now with the advent of technology, there's more and more things being thrown to children, not only in terms of like dietary needs, but like taking care of them, prenatal care. If you're a full-time working family, you have to pay for the daycares and everything. So you can see for like people who live longer, it's like sometimes it's not worth it to have children anymore because it's just so damn expensive.
You're listening to that, Agretzko?
And then that's the thing as well, because I think right now in the United States, I think it's like a 6-figure cost to just raise a child for the first 3 years of life.
I remember hearing that. Yeah, that was on a Rooster Teeth podcast. They were talking about that, and I'm like, ooh boy,
And which is why one of the things that Japan has been like, in order to kind of fight this graying population, because the problem with that is that eventually you don't want to have more old people in your country than young people that can support them through social security networks and stuff like that. So one of the things that Japan has been trying to do, much to the discontent, is encouraging immigration.
Yeah.
And then the thing is though, with Japan, is like immigration is not that simple. We're like, oh hey, I can go there and be a citizen. You actually have to carry some special skill sets. So you can become a Japanese citizen within a year if you're actually somebody who's like if you're somebody who has skill sets who can improve the economy in Japan, or is an engineer of sorts to improve infrastructure, or any kind of like the sciences that kind of contribute towards the towards the country as well.
So you have to be a productive member of society.
Yes.
Yeah.
In order to become a citizen in Japan.
Damn, you can't meet your way out of this one. Damn.
No wonder it took Akido so long to get over there. He was trying to get over there for like 3 years, if I'm right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, because tourism is still a thing. It's just that you want to become a citizen, like if you're not born in Japan or married to like a Japanese, I don't even know how marriage laws work like there. If you become naturalized or not, like just like in the United States.
I don't know if this is America. I don't know if this also works for America, but Yana's best friend is just married a Japanese guy, and now she has free roam to bounce between the countries. So yeah, she's living over there, but now she can cross here without any of that like visa.
Yeah. So it might work similar to that then. But yeah, that's one of this is just one of many educational things. This is not part of the show, but this is one of Mame Rui's extra lessons.
Yep. So
You should just start it off with a theme song and then say Rui lesson.
Yeah. Rui's educational lessons of the day.
Oh yeah, whenever they do the educational jingle over there.
Yeah. What?
When they do Machio's lesson.
Yeah. Machio's muscle lesson of the day. It's so catchy. They do it so much. It's so catchy.
And that's one of the common threads of this show, is that every episode they're always going to let you know a lot about the body as well. And I can confirm a lot of the information that I have heard is accurate. I consulted my kinesiology friend. She says for the most part it's completely accurate to what they recommend for physical therapy and workout and then bodybuilding.
And all the inaccuracy is the borderline porn that happens during these segments.
Not porn, exhibitionism.
It's more like it's their consent.
There was one, actually, he saw, I have the photo on my phone because, but there's a flat out one where it's Akemi and Tachibana doing the workout, and then like the final lewd photo that they show at the end of all the workout examples is them on top of each other, and I'm like, why though?
But you gotta admit though.
Screenshots the picture.
I know, I screenshot it. I mean, I don't know why they did it, but I know I screenshotted it.
Remember, Danny, this is always a thing with weebs. If you want them to like convince them to do something, you've got to throw in an ecchi factor in there.
Yeah, or just put really cute. Like the thing Giguk says, where it's all like, you want cute kids, then put cute kids in anime.
Oh yeah, when his girlfriend picked up the manga, he's like, I want babies now.
Oh shit. What? Okay,
But yeah.
so sorry.
So the thing about Kibiki is that she does all of her workouts at home, but with much to avail. She doesn't ever lose weight or anything.
Yeah.
Much because the way, again, a lot of what the shows try to educate you is pretty much tell you how to not only lose weight effectively, but what you need in order to get there. And hence we throw in our student idol, Akemi.
Yes.
So you want to take it from here, how they went to the gym?
Yeah, so actually, how did they find out about the gym again?
Because Akemi usually works out over there, and they were having a promotion where, like, if you sign up a friend and everything, they'll get like the first trial for free and everything.
Oh,
Was that the case? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, I think she went out of there. She found out about it, and
Yeah,
then she went
found-
over there
yeah.
and ran into Hibiki.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sorry, not Hibiki. Well,
Akemi.
Yeah, she ran into Akemi.
That's true when she found out the membership thing.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing too. Is like one of the big on running jokes is that Hibiki is disgusted by muscles and Akemi isn't.
Akemi's no, it's
Can
the
have a
opposite.
fetish for muscle.
Yeah, it is flat out just like her
It's a fetish for
salivating.
us and a fetish for her.
Yeah, especially with that one episode where it's like, wait, so you just brought him over there so you can gawk at his muscles? If you do, can't you just do that at the gym? If you do not want to look at those beautiful muscles every day, and like you, especially in the dub, since it's not being subtitled, I completely forgot what she said after that, and it went on for like 2 minutes. That entire scene of her just like giving her psychotic reason to why she loves muscles. But
Remember, they have traps like mountains.
yeah.
I can give you psychotic reasons of why traps is life.
No, thank
You're
you.
right, Ben. Traps are life.
Bouncing ball.
Ah!
I'll give you a lesson why.
Okay. Anyway, moving along.
The bulge. Okay.
So
I have 2 bulges on my shoulders.
So anyway, Akemi is one of those characters that we get in a lot of these shows. The school idol who is smart, pretty, and just overall like a
Isn't she
superior student.
Student council president.
Yeah, student
Yeah.
council president.
She's pretty much the girl that does everything.
Yeah,
Like we always get one of those every show.
and she is filthy freaking rich. Yeah, like lives in not even they call it a mansion, but man, that was a castle. That was a freaking castle. And there's even like a joke where they say, "Man, do you guys have like 15 rooms each?" Doesn't deny it. Doesn't deny it. No joke. No, freaking minted. Even to the point where she mentions the fact that she has a sister, and we never see the sister because the house is that big. and again, they gave a great reason to why they don't have one. But it is one of those like, why don't you you can still go to the gym, but why don't you have an at-home gym? At least a treadmill and some weights wouldn't kill you.
Or just buy the fitness gym.
Remember, Kimmy has a reason why.
Yeah. She brings it up where it's like, you buy movies, but like you can also go to the movie theater too. It's the same thing. Which is true, but you only buy movies if 1, they don't go in theaters, which is a lot of the stuff I watch, and then 2, if you like the movie so much in theaters that you end up buying the DVD anyway.
I don't know why, but the movie that doesn't go on theaters, that just gave me 2:30 thoughts.
Well, indie films, or like the Netflix movies.
I was thinking of a different movie.
Jab.
Jab.
What?
Jab. I see you're a man of culture as well, sir.
Anyway.
Jab with traps.
Oh no, is that even possible? Oh yeah, that is.
Okay, anyway.
Think about this.
But it's one of those cases where Hibiki was like, oh man, there's no way I can be friends with a girl like that. And they just end up bonding over the fact that they each have the same instructor.
Oh yeah.
Who is Machio.
Mr. Machio. which why again is one of the biggest reasons why Hibiki decides to stick at the gym at first.
Yeah, because again, disgusted by muscles, but she sees this very thin, clean-cut guy in a tracksuit who's very nice and attentive.
So Kirito.
Yeah, and that's the creepy thing about that character design is he's ripped to hell.
But his face stays the same.
It's so babyish. It's such a tiny face. He doesn't even have a jawline to match the muscle. That's why it's so weird when like you see that opening with him flexing with the other guys, and you just see like baby face with like other chiseled godmen.
Don't forget that most of the muscle men there is always bald most of the time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we know that from One Punch Man.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, okay.
Beat me to it.
You gotta cut. You just gotta cut. Okay. But you know, the whole thing is, he gives them some legitimate advice and explains, okay, well, you want to cut pounds. This is what you're gonna have to do. And then, of course, as ruined by the opening, again, skip the opening for the first episode and then watch it in the next episode.
Yep.
Because yeah, you find out that Mr. Machio has that magical clothing that not only does it make you appear thinner, but it also shrinks you down by 2 feet. But he is freaking ripped and like
I wanna look for that scene,
inhumanly
actually.
mutant ripped. Like I swear it's almost kind of scary how ripped he is. Like, since I'm reading Seven Deadly Sins, all I could imagine was Escanor in the one mode, Ben.
Oh,
When Escanor.
one.
Yeah.
Escanor, the
It's
spear of
awesome.
Escanor.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, well, it's him jabbing him with a finger. It's like
It's a
sacred.
finger. That's a spear.
Yeah, Sacred Spear Escanor, or Sacred Sword, and it's just a karate chop.
That was amazing.
That was awesome, especially when
I watched Dean somehow fuck that up.
just watch it be a scene that they use as a joke, except that was the serious animation where it's just like
What is it?
that was the epic scene.
Oh, here you go. Whenever he flexes and everything. So this is one of the scenes where he does it.
There you go.
初日で疲れてるでしょ。何日か筋肉を休めて疲労が取れてから再度挑戦すればいいからね。そう。再度挑戦すれば。再度。再度。
We're just dead.
爽やかイケメンフェイスからの
Coming head into a macho gorilla body.
Chesto.
It's like Saido. Saido.
Saido Chesto.
Yeah, that's how it went down in the dub. But I mostly remember the one where it's like, so give it your best try. Triceps.
And that's the thing too. Macho has to at least flex once per episode, or else who knows why my. Oh, here's the one you're talking
Even
about.
then, he flexed in the opening.
Yeah.
高いね。
ちなみに
Oh,
賞金
that-
はかなり豪華だよ。
はあ、何があるんだろう。
それは当たった時のお楽しみ。抽選はもう始まってますから、ぜひトライしてね。
Give it a try.
トライ。トライ。セックス。
That's the only time the animation gets really detailed.
Hey, the muscles are more important here, alright?
Yeah. Actually, for
I remember this scene.
Out of hand, 128 cents.
I need to speak with Izumi.
What's
Can you
this
tell
one?
me where to find him?
take over some.
Oh,
160
I
cents.
remember this scene.
Right, maybe you can tell me
Ah.
if the brothers, Edward or Alphonse, have been here.
Top grade boneless chuck roast, 200 per pound.
Bonding
We're
through
here on
muscles.
official
But nuclear muscles just
We
cuz.
have no need.
Don't sidetrack too long, guys.
Ground beef, pork, or turkey, 98 cents a pound. I'll take care of this one, sir.
Oh, that's the original, right?
No, this is the Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. But yeah, so one of the things that pretty much goes on to that was quite the sidetrack. that was quite the sidetrack. Side.
Side. Chesto!
Oh man, but yeah, that's one of the things that the anime is gonna be teaching you a lot. Is not only all the different muscle groups that you're gonna get from all that's in the body, but also how to work them out effectively as well. Because one of the things that Hibiki has always said when she goes to the gym is that she does her workouts at home by doing like push-ups or sit-ups and everything.
But what kills it is her constant, like, her eating habits.
Not only eating habits, but the fact that those exercises don't work out your muscles effectively enough as well.
And specifically not her stomach as well.
Oh,
on
yeah.
her sides.
Because like I should showed you as well, especially doing like one of the best ways you can train yourself, especially when it comes to working out, is like eventually working yourself to do the free weights. Because when you do the free weights, that kind of gives you like more control over your body, and it teaches you to be more disciplined. Because one wrong pull or one wrong lift, and you can rip something other than what you're supposed to train.
Ripped.
Exactly.
Ripped.
Okay. Hello, Danny. Welcome back. Ben and I were just bonding over muscles.
Yeah. Which I only have them in the arm regions. Okay.
Oh my god, man! And that's one of the common threads as well. Is that everybody that you meet from Hibiki's friend, they have in some way or shape or form trained something as well. For example, my next character, my favorite one, Ayaka.
Yeah.
Oh, she's my favorite. She has a godly abdomen.
Yeah,
That is not justice.
she's not flat though.
She's not flat.
There's actually no flat characters in here. I was actually kind of
You could consider her the flattest of them all.
Yeah, I don't know. Her and Gina seem kind of on the same par.
Gina seems more has more. What the hell?
That's another thing that this anime causes: culture discussions.
Yeah, that does. Even to the point where you have a person from another culture entering the anime, but more on her later, because she's like 2 people behind.
Oh, that's funny too. The way she doesn't want to live her stereotype, but still does it anyway.
Harosho.
Damai.
Oh yeah, when she's going through the 3 different types, it's all like the cold one, and then like the really patriotic one.
The speed. What was I forgot what she said.
Yeah. Well,
Spasiba?
Spasibo. No, that's thank you.
well, she even does go. I mean, again, we've talked about this already. She even goes into one where she's talking about how great Putin is, and then they have like a drawing of Putin all ripped up hugging a bear.
That's what you need, Danny.
That's what
You
you.
never thought you needed it, but until you realize it.
I don't think anyone needs that.
Who wants Donald Trump Saito Chesto pose?
Hey.
Well, because we know he's not capable of such a
Yeah,
thing.
you're right about that. But if not, but in anime form.
Right.
Don't put an image in my head that I don't need.
Saito Chesto.
Oh god.
Freaking Donald Trump just getting ripped, soiled.
Oh no. Oh
This
god.
is how America's. This is how makes America great.
Oh god. This got
Saito
patriotic.
Chesto.
If I can't get the political party to do it, then I'll just have to do it myself. Saito Chesto. Oh my god, he's like 5 feet taller now.
Oh no.
Which 5 feet taller for Donald Trump is just 6 feet. Oh, I'm calling him an angry little man, you freaking Cheeto.
Oh god.
Anyway, political stuff aside, I'm
Anyway.
glad you're impeached. We just have to wait for him to get out of the freaking office.
And that's if the Senate passes the.
Yeah, but the Senate is mostly Republican, so we're kind of screwed.
Even then, Senate's an S.
I am the Senate. Does that mean apply here?
Are you a Republican?
No.
I would imagine no one here is a Republican, because we're all broke as shit.
So Saito Chesto.
Saito Chesto. Anyway, Ayako, whose family owns a boxing ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that Hibiki is freaking Saitama in this whole too.
Oh
He
yeah.
punches, just as like a fun little thing because they know she's working out.
And then that's one of the things as well before we go into that scene as well. Ayaka is actually one of Hibiki's best friends too.
Yeah.
Because like one of the things that they bonded over is the fact that they both like films made by Barney Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I actually forgot that was a plot line because it's introduced so late into the series. So when it's like, oh my god, he's in all those action movies, and I'm like, oh yeah, they talked about them in an episode. I completely forgot about that. Which, again, if it wasn't for the fact that I don't know about the teacher's simplistic cuteness, I would totally be all over Hibiki because movie girl, cultured.
And that's one of the things that they bond over is that they always watch all these films regarding them as well because it's one of those high-octane things that they love to share with each other. And like Danny said, Ayaka's family pretty much owns a gym. So, of course, naturally, her father trained her to be a boxer as well.
Yeah.
So she knows how to do all these workouts and everything. And then like, it's funny because you even see her like talking to herself at one point. She's like, yeah, but like I never really got into the whole boxing thing. It's like really one of my things. Like you're saying that when you're doing some pretty
Yeah.
work there.
I forgot about that.
You're just like. And remember, if you watch Hajime no Ippo, you gotta get into those Dempsey rolls. Ow, my hip.
Yes.
You need some training.
What are you talking about? Boxing without a rig isn't boxing at all.
Oh wow.
Yes, I'm going to Maglo Box now, where having a robot do 70% of your own workout is true boxing.
I think I announced the second season for that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because I would love it. That show like they kind of hit a sweet spot in me.
We're kind of indifferent here. I thought it was perfect the way it ended. Because didn't it end with him being broken to the point where he couldn't do it anymore, or
No.
was that the Russian?
That was the Russian.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he underwent the surgery to remove it so that he can fight him 1-on-1 by gearless.
I guess we just have to see how they pull it off. If they do it, then it's not like I'm not gonna watch it. Totally gonna watch it.
Oh my god, man. And that's one of the things as well that you see with Ayaka is pretty much like, how much he's trained. And then go to the scene with Hibiki, as you explained it. Go for it. Sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, right. So as just like a little gist, so like, oh, go ahead and punch this punching bag. Just give it a little punch. So she does, but she hits it so hard to the point where she punches it off the rig and it like falls on the floor. And everyone's like, oh my god, what was that? And even the sister's like, oh my god, I have to make sure I train the next champion. Well, sadly, that's not the show it's about. What were you going to say?
Huh?
It looked like you were going to say something.
No.
I was gonna say something.
Oh, you. Sorry.
It was funny. It was a funny thing too, because in the sub, when she did that, instead she just said like because whenever trains like forget about strength conditioning. I think our next objective is the championship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that's why we went into the sub.
So slicing a tiny, somewhat off-kilter thing. I was telling Ben this. The dub, which is done by Funimation, who is kind of 50-50 nowadays, getting to 60-40, but I still can't forgive them for Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan. Those are some bad dubs. But their dub for this was interesting because the voice acting was fine for the most part. The only real issue I had is you have Alexis Tipton, who is a girl with an American accent playing Gina.
Oh.
So you get a very bad Russian accent.
Oh God, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, and it's flat out like this. It's funny because she talks about not being a Russian stereotype while this girl is playing her like a Russian stereotype. Because it's just flat out like her talking and even missing words and sentences.
I'm not a Russian stereotype. I do not follow such things.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like, one line in particular was when they were explaining why Bonnie never called Machio, and it's like, oh, I dropped it in a pond.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, oh, so it seems in this case you are the stupid. Not stupid one, just stupid.
You are the stupid.
So you get that, but no, the interesting thing they did is that it was very American slingy. Like you have at one point, speaking of Ayaka's gym gets merged with Silverman's gym.
Yeah.
And
which, by the way, is Gold. It's Gold. It's the anime Gold's gym.
Yeah, I actually didn't pick that up, and it's like there's a Gold's gym like right here too. There's a oh shoot, what was I gonna say again? Right, so in the dub they say, oh, so it's a gym within a gym, gymception. So you get a little stuff like that. And then the narrator too, because I saw a little bit from the episode you guys are watching, the narrator in the dub is a dick. Like, he's very, very, he's, it's almost to the level, like, everyone is taking it seriously besides the slang, but this guy's like, yeah, treat this as if you were in Ghost Stories, because you flat out get stuff where, like, where, for example, in the dub it says, and the adults are having a delightful drink on their own. In the dub, it's like, oh, speaking of drink, let's see what the adults are doing, and there's like no dialogue and just them drinking. or it's Takibana and the other really hot teacher drinking together. They're like, yeah, and they wonder why nobody wants to embrace such beauty. Like it's very much, it's very like mean spirited. The narrator, and and even to the point where they will make references to that entire episode where the girls wanted boyfriends.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Yup, so everyone in this episode is thirsty." It was an interesting. It was an interesting dub. I have a feeling it will bother a lot of people, but yeah, I thought it was funny. It made the show go by faster.
Oh wow, is that
But was the lessons the same thing though?
Yeah, it more or less followed the same thing. It's just that you had girls talking in American slang and you had a narrator who was a jerk who was singing, oh, like the one I told you where it's all like, yes, when summer ends, September begins. Wait, seriously, this is what we're going with? And you can straight out tell, man, that was a take they should have cut out and they kept it in. Anyway, so...
And then continuing onwards as well, one of the things I want to point out as well is that, once Hibiki and Akemi start working out together and everything, Hibiki actually takes her out to go eat. And that's where Akemi gets a glimpse of just how much of an appetite she has. And normally what people would think, I did not think of this at all because I know how the body works.
Yeah.
But normally what people think would be like, wait, you're working out and you're eating a lot? It's like, that's going to defeat the purpose. Wrong.
Oh no, Kimmy gets all up in that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You gotta put it in the theme for Lewis. It's time for another lesson.
Oh god,
Oh yeah. Shoot, I forgot what it was again. Rui's educational lesson of the day.
So, pretty much one of the things that goes on when it comes to working out is you never want to sacrifice your appetite with anything as well. So, time to bring in my very limited but accurate kinesiology thing, as well as dietary needs as well. So, one of the things that pretty much... Oh god. Oh god, Ben, that's not what I meant by losing weight.
Actually, there's a cartoon on YouTube that begs to differ. I'll tell you guys that in a bit.
Oh no.
Liposuction.
Oh god, no. Well, one of the things that Kemi points out to Hibiki is that she has one of the most blessed appetites. Because one of the things that people get wrong about dieting is that when you're working out, you're not supposed to be eating less. You're actually supposed to be eating more. Not only general foods, but just specific foods to keep building yourself up. Not in terms of not only proteins and everything, but other things to help you recover. So extra fruits and everything, sugars, stuff that'll kind of give your body fuel. Because one of the misconceptions about weight loss is, sure, initially you lose a lot of weight if you don't eat enough. But the thing about the body is that when it's not fed enough on food, it'll actually go into a starvation or a survival mode. So once it's presented with an adequate amount of food, rather than storing it or using it to build up muscle, it's going to store it straight away into fat just to prevent you from losing weight again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things where it's like a catch. It's kind of like an oxymoron or a paradox. One of those things where you'll lose weight initially, but then you'll gain it back very fast if you don't, train yourself for it. And that's one of the things again, why Hibiki was able to punch that punching bag a lot is because now that she's working out and she has a good appetite, she's able to build muscles much more effectively as well.
Yeah. Oh, and that was the thing in the beginning or the ending of one of the episodes was her going on a scale and seeing that she didn't lose weight, she gained it, and that was because of the muscle mass.
The muscle mass, yeah. She got leaner as well too, because naturally, muscle, a pound, especially if you go to a gym, they'll show you how much a pound of fat looks compared to a pound of muscle. And a pound of fat is a lot more noticeable than a pound of muscle. Because fat, in and of itself, is actually something that's supposed to be, spongy, gelatinous, something that's going to be, keep you insulated. Whereas muscle's supposed to be lean in order to give you effectiveness.
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
Ben's like, when I came back to the show, I didn't know how far downhill it went. All educational and crap.
And that's why Hibiki's able to build up that strength and everything as well.
Well, don't worry, Ben. We'll probably have a week's break. When are you leaving town?
Next week.
Next
Child abduction. Somoshiroi.
Oh, I got
just
that
got it
number too.
Yeah, Gold Ford Escape. Well, that's an appropriate name for a car.
Escape.
I call it the escape because I have to do that a lot.
Oh
I'm
God.
the creep. But yeah, so one of the oh wait, actually, since we're in the crash cut, let's go ahead and show you the scene I wanted to show you guys.
Beautiful. What do you think, Kate?
It needs more blood.
More blood coming up.
Perfect.
Sorry for stabbing you, Reginald. No problem. I feel great. Whee!
What the fuck?
Not medically accurate.
So, yeah, thanks.
That was Crash Your Zoom episode 1 from Tom Scott. You guys can look that up.
It's not working. It's not working.
Don't do it,
No,
man.
man, don't.
You need an actual knife, not a butt cutter. Don't you see? This is a slashing weapon, not a piercing weapon.
Remember,
With Fireman box.
No, you're not.
Remember, cut directly into the artery, kids. That's where all the fat's at.
He's not lying. Especially if you have a high cholesterol diet. He's
Like
not
Ray
lying.
Grant's
Yeah, yes, 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 but don't stab yourself because blood is not what's making you fat.
Plasma is.
It's all water weight. I mean, remember, humans are not.
But to lose that is to lose 90% of ourselves.
60%.
60%? Oh, I thought it was higher.
No, it's
Oh, well.
like we're 60%. 60-70% water, the rest is like matter.
So you mean Mad Pat was right? If I train hard enough, I could get Super Saiyan powers?
Yes.
I have to do it then. Someone put me in a gravity chamber. I have to do nothing but weight training, and for some reason I can shoot lasers after that.
That'll be fine, man. Just do push-ups and I'll step on you the whole time.
Oh god, no. I don't.
That sounds like Ben's fetish, being stepped on a trap while doing grueling work.
Lewis, that sounds like I'm getting the better deal of the two.
Wait. You had to wear the maid outfit first.
I know I do.
Alright, gotcha.
No, because if someone takes a photo, then that's gonna eventually resurface somehow. Daddy
wait
took
a
some
minute.
weird stuff.
Is that a bulge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we posted
No.
Sad to see.
Lewis was able to was able to hide it good enough because like I said, every time that dude put on the maid outfit, I caught a couple of guys staring at him, and I'm like, you guys are gay.
Oh god.
It's not gay though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, at an anime convention, that's kind of the norm there. Anyway, back to what we were doing.
The flex anime.
Flex anime. So, just rushing on to another character. The next
Rushing.
The next
Not yet,
character.
though.
Speaking of Russian.
I know, you're right, thank you, because I was gonna jump to her and then I forgot about my favorite one, who needs to be protected. Huh?
How'd you forget about this?
I know, I cannot forget about my waifu in this show. So we are then introduced to Tachibana, who I know had another first name, but I forgot what it was.
Tachibana Sensei.
Just call it Tachibana Sensei. I don't even know
Yeah.
really that.
And one of the interesting things about the show is not only does it focus on weight training and, you know, the negative and positive effects it can have on you, they also talk about the stuff that generally tends to happen at gyms, like the fear teachers have, students have running into their teachers or students. Because that's the whole thing where it's all like, oh, you can go to this gym, they're giving out free memberships, free trials. And they're like, and she's like, all right, well, I hope I don't run into any students. Oh, well, that's kind of dumb to think about. I mean, what teenager wants to spend their time at a gym all day? And yeah, she runs into a Kemi and Hibiki.
I mean, you would expect that for boys, not for girls.
Yeah, but a lot of the boys at my high school, they were mainly just using the gym after school. You could sign up for like tutoring at the for PE.
Oh, at the fitness center. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but they had to call it tutoring because they were flat out like, this is not a 24-hour fitness. You guys cannot be in here the whole time.
I remember I had a teacher. He was like 70 years old. He would always work out there. He'd always put all the guys to shame.
Yeah, that he'd probably be one of those
More ways
cases.
than one?
Oh God.
Yeah, well it would be one of those cases where people are like, yeah, look at that old man. Then he takes off and he has like that nice old man chest going
Oh, no,
on.
is this an anime?
I mean, have you seen it? I've seen those before.
He existed. He was my math teacher. That was the sad part too.
Ooh, you gotta be careful then, because if it's like, screw you, I want to learn math.
No, that's how he was, man. Because like if we didn't want to learn math, he would like literally like like publicly execute you. You'd be like, what? Why not?
Yeah.
And well, we like roast you in front of the class until you finally got the math problem.
Oh, really? Because I was expecting a fist fight to the death.
No.
I always win.
Remember, this is the guy who actually made me, who could barely get a C in Algebra 1, get an A in Algebra 2.
I need to. Man, what was that teacher when I was in high school? I freaking sucked. I mean, given I had a really good math teacher, but they kind of moved him to teaching the lower classmen. So, like, he would never go above 10th grade.
Oh.
Like, he was really good, though. No offense to the other very nice female teacher I had. You did your job. You did the best you can do with the
He
city.
gave me an imagination.
Sadly, no.
No, that was my 5th grade elementary school teacher who gave me my imagination and my drive to actually do something with it. But anyway, we're not talking about how much of a terrible piece of crap I was in high school. Let's talk about the man I am now.
And Tachibana Sensei.
And Tachibana Sensei.
And how she will never go out with someone like you.
No, because she already had a preference. Hey, she has to deal with people like me every time she goes to a con, so it's fine. Because interesting, so as we mentioned before, you know, she experienced the fear that a few people have is running into people you know at a gym, and a lot of people want to run into friends in a gym.
I can't do what the hell.
Huh?
I can't do what the hell.
Well, not a lot of people. I mean, if I go to a gym and I don't invite someone with me, I just want to be alone. I don't want to run into anyone I know.
Just show up and just flex with them.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck are
That
you
is the
doing?
calling card. Oh yeah, no, that that is like a small animal trying to scare away a predator. What are you doing in here? Hey, what are you doing? You're picking me up. No! Oh. Okay, I'm gone. God dang it. Okay, anyway, back to Tachibana Sensei. Another on-running joke with this is the fact that they see what is it? They see Machio and they immediately are like, "Oh, he's so handsome," and it's like, yeah, just give it a day.
That's what dude, I feel like that's why Machos are poster boy, because he's able to get all the women to join Silverman Gym.
Yeah, but man, he's
Gym.
but he is flat out like honeypotting them, where he's luring them and just like, yeah, you didn't want no big muscly dude, but that's what I am. But her whole reason, and I really like how they find out about it, is when she's working out. This actually happens a lot, and I hate it because I do have a belly. But when your shirt starts riding up while working out, and they find a little diamond sunburn on her.
Oh yeah.
And they think she's like an exhibitionist.
I mean,
Kind of.
she did dress as one.
Yeah, true. But you know, they're not assuming cosplay. They're assuming, oh, she's into some kinky stuff. And even Mr. Machio was like, oh, now girls, let's not shame Tachibana for what she does on her off time. It's like, you guys are getting the completely wrong idea about me. But it turns out that Tachibana is a famous cosplayer, kind of like, do we know any famous Japanese cosplayer?
No, she's the Jessica Nigri of that world.
I was gonna go for that, but I'm like, what about Japanese people? Yeah, no, she's basically this world's Jessica Nigri.
Or if you want to know the Japanese cosplayer, Iniku's good.
Oh, I need to look her up then.
That. That should give you an idea what that means, because Iniku in Japanese is good meat.
Oh, thick girl? Moof. Yeah, because Jessica Nigri's got like that great...
Yeah, but she's not afraid of people like seeing her.
No, but at the
Jessica
gym.
Nigri? Oh. No, yeah, no,
I'm
well...
pretty sure at the gym as well.
Well, I mean, do you realize how bad that would be? I mean, Japanese schools, they fire teachers for having having babies.
When it comes to
They fire them for having babies but no dad. That was the thing that would happen.
You're fired.
That's what would happen. But that's the thing is, even if she doesn't get fired, because her whole fear is she doesn't want any of her students to find out that she had another name too. I forgot what the name was for the cosplayer. Yeah, but
Cosplayer Elias.
yeah, so she her whole fear is, yeah, she doesn't want the students to find out about her, but also it would be really embarrassing if the teachers found out too. Whether that means that she would get in trouble, it's kind of up in the air, but it's something she likes to do, but she finds it unprofessional and doesn't want anyone to find out about it.
Mm-hmm.
And given the cost, due to the fact of how plain the design of the character is, she looks especially cute when they throw her in cosplay.
And she does a lot of different cosplays as well. Now, I'm not talking about anime characters. I'm talking about she does like the whole bit of like nurses, space aliens, maids, and they show the pictures of her too. Which that was good. That was good.
And they're super. They either go from super cute to really hot. Especially when she would do like this board, like this kind of plain board face where half of her eyes are open.
Oh yeah.
I love that face. That's my favorite thing when there's twins in anime. It's the one that's very quiet, like what is it again? Data Life, the Lightning Twins.
Oh.
Those are my
their
three.
names.
I forgot to.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the third season.
Me neither.
I mean,
But there's a Russian girl there too.
yeah, she's a goddess, so.
Mm.
And they have another character who's like a mature woman that turns into a lolly.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's her true form, I believe.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was not a good surprise.
Someone was a very big fan of Seven Deadly Sins, because that's Merlin.
Yeah, that is Merlin.
So, sorry guys, moving back. So, one of the things, though, in that same episode, they go to a convention where she's at because she wanted to lose weight to kind of maintain
Her figure pretty much whenever she goes cosplay and everything. Which, hit PSA, you don't need a good figure to cosplay. You just need a drive.
Yeah. If you...
And
And you need to know how to prep your cosplay, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing that she does have in common with Jessica Nigri is, like, she's very all about body positivity and isn't afraid to kind of show off, her body. Because, I mean, Jessica Nigri will freaking take a Pokemon and then just make it a two-piece bikini with ears. She does not care what people think of her.
I like the one where you showed me when she did the Inosuke one.
Yeah, that one was really cool. She did Mimikyu too.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's a really good one. I like. But then, of course, I showed Ben these. She gets really weird sometimes. Where for an entire month, she was doing this thing where she got a bunch of different bird masks. And she would, like, put on a chicken mask and then wear, like, sexy lingerie over it.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember I showed you that?
Yeah, just think of a JoJo stand for one of the.
Oh, Mios.
Yeah.
Ikuyo, Makoto Marisu.
Yeah, again, you don't need a good body to do it, but, like...
Just hide your face.
Yeah, there are just people who they want to maintain the body, is all. You don't need to be skinny. You don't need to be skinny, and there's no shame if you're a thick cosplayer because, I mean, again, America,
That's the norm here.
that's the norm, and it is kind of sometimes harder than
This tweak.
yeah.
Yeah, little meats. That's how I like it.
Yeah, I forget I think it was like Anime Expo. I saw a girl dressed up as like a sexy Bonnie from FNAF. I'm like, damn, you're lucky, man. Anyway.
Damn,
Fucking furry.
No.
Hey! Dude, that was our second F word. We are now officially in R-rated territory.
Technically, I said third.
Really?
Yeah, he said
I
it
didn't
earlier.
pick that up.
When you were on the phone.
No,
Son
wait,
of
was that? No, somewhere. No, it was like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Son of a... Okay.
Maybe it was silent. You never know.
Fuck! No, I'm joking.
Ah, you said another one.
I know, it's... I didn't cut that off in time. Now it's a fish. All we have to say it is another 394 times and we will be in X-rated territory, baby.
Alright, ready?
No. Because fun fact, that is that is a thing that South Park actually had to do.
I saw.
Yeah. Did you know about that, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you have to say fuck 400 times to be considered X-rated, and they sit at 399. just to mess with the censor. Because that was South Park was infamous for also being the movie to go through the not the MPAA. That's the video game people, right? Yeah, but they went through the rating people like 7 times until they finally were like, all right, screw it, rated R. Happy. Anyway, sorry about that. Going back.
Oh, I did not need to see this.
I mean, Family Guy's made that joke before.
I was not expecting to see that on my feed. Alright, continue before I lose it.
Anyway,
Boogie board.
boogie boarding, yes. So, moving back to it, what ends up happening is they end up seeing, she ends up seeing the girls there,
Yeah.
and starts freaking out. And then when they're like, "Oh look over there," she freaks out and starts to hide. But then they realize, "Oh wait, Mr. Machi was there dressed up as totally not Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star." It was something really dumb. It was like guy with the long bar, guy with a straight bar or something.
It was funny. It's like, wait, don't you recognize him? He was one of like the top 10 muscular people in Muscles News.
Yeah.
And then he fucked up the line too.
The only manga to be in a workout magazine too.
That is true.
What was the line? What are you saying? He messed up the line in Fist of the North Star?
Yeah, because he was supposed to be saying something, but like Hibiki's the one who pointed out too. Like that line doesn't make any sense at all. Because he literally lifted the dumbbell, well the bench one,
Yeah.
the long bar, and he was like, my muscles can't handle it anymore, and then rips the costume. And then everybody's like, oh, he said the line.
And that was the thing too, where it's like, where they like wait, but they're like, oh, you have to be like a hardcore, you have to be like a hardcore anime fan, and it's all like, wait a second, I've never heard of that anime, and I am well above ground.
What is it?
And that was the whole thing. That kind of leads on to another on-running joke that ends up happening. Everything will always lead back to freaking lifting.
Yep.
Because Ben hasn't done one. Ben, introduce Gina Boyd.
Gina Boyd? Is that her last name?
Yeah.
Boyd?
Yeah.
Yeah,
B-O-Y-D. Yeah. Yeah. Funny enough, I'm surprised that's not Lewis's waifu. Because
Because he would have a thing for Russians.
yeah, that was one of the whole reasons he liked a hentai too. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, he's talking about the Russian Musume one.
Yeah.
The one with the Russian milk. The one with it's like, this really stirs my borscht.
You mean the cuck.
No, I didn't like that anymore.
It's that same show.
Anyway, keep going.
What the fuck is it? Alright, keep
Let's see,
moving.
yeah, they introduced, was it through a arm wrestling competition?
Yeah. Yeah, it was an arm wrestling competition that
That the Silverman Gym was announcing?
yeah, and another funny joke is they have so many freaking
Yeah, so many contests or competitions.
or like special events. So like, man, you guys have a lot of events here. But anyway, keep going. Sorry.
I'm looking for that scene where he's dressed as Kenshiro.
Oh, that seems a little too specific for them.
Just put Makio Kenshiro.
Wait! That's true.
Okay, so she heard about it through a flyer, right? Or
Yeah. Who did?
the Gia?
Gina?
Yeah,
She
Gina.
found out about it because her country is very much, what is it? Her part of the country is very competitive. So yeah, she found it through a flyer and then decided.
Wait, they had their own Silverman Gym in Russia, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. Okay.
And she found out that the nationals were in Japan, so she went
It's
over.
always in Japan.
It's always in Japan. Everything is in Japan. Even though.
Except for that one competition that could have been Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But no, I'm busy.
Yeah, and also the what do you call it? The Disneyland in their world originated from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
And they even make a joke to it where it's like, what? America actually took something from us for a change? I'm like, we're kind of doing that now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we flat out took. There's literally a Spider-Man that's just an anime girl now.
Yeah, we
Penny
also
Parker.
got Godzilla too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Godzilla.
remaking, but yeah, we're flat out. Well, we are now in full control of Godzilla to the point where as soon as Kong versus Godzilla is over, Japan will have the rights to make a live-action Godzilla movie again.
Really?
Yeah, that's why there's no Shin Godzilla sequel. Hurry up and come out!
No, do you really want Michael to bash that again?
Fuck Michael. Michael hasn't even seen the movie. That's the thing that gets me mad about. That's one of the reasons why I'm like, Mike, I'm so cool with Michael, but I just don't talk to the guy anymore. I'm like, I hate people who criticize things but don't actually see it. I mean, imagine if I keep telling people
Bless you.
I hate,
Bless you. Bless you.
I don't like
Thank
Code Geass, but I've never seen Code Geass. That makes me a douche.
I never seen Code Geass, so I can say it. Fuck Code Geass.
Then you're a douche. How do you know you're not gonna like it? I saw the
Oh
entire
no,
series.
I'll like it. I'll just say fuck Code Geass. What does that make me?
And I mean, the one that makes the most sense is I saw Gurren Lagann, and I hate Gurren Lagann.
Fuck you. Gurren Lagann the best, you little shit.
Gurren Lagann has nothing on my Go Ryuku, so shut up. Anyway,
sir.
flexing anime.
Flexing anime.
Yeah, so she has an arm wrestling competition, but funny enough is they didn't have a lot of girls signing up for the girl division. So the first round was already
The final round.
the finals. And mind you, they did not follow through with the speaker thing. There's like no mention what she did with the money after she won.
The same goes for the idol appears the second time.
That's true.
They don't mention anything what they do with the money.
They probably did they win or did they get disqualified again? Because remember they got disqualified the first time because it
The
was
first time, yeah. Second time, they got the ratings high.
Oh, hello. Let's see.
being too loud.
No, let me see.
But
Open up, virgin.
We're being crashed by one of Lewis's friends.
Hello guys.
Hey, it's the Niggler.
Hey, what's up?
the niggler.
Don't call me that.
Do I have to censor this out, sir?
No, it's okay. He gives us a pass.
What's up guys?
Hey, we are doing a anime video right now, and I'm about to stab Ben.
Yeah, let me let Josh know that you're here.
Alright. Yeah, he's waiting on his car. And
Yeah, I just saw it right now.
Should we keep going?
Yeah, we keep going.
Okay. So, anyway, moving on.
Come join us, Ed. Sit on right here.
what is this? Are you guys live streaming?
No live streaming, just podcast. Just audio recording stuff.
We're reviewing the one dumbbell anime where you do the lifting and everything.
Huh?
Yeah, the Can You Even Lift Girl anime.
Is that the one with the? Is that the one anime where the girls are working out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
The
one.
one that acts like a educational anime, but it's really you just want to see anime girls grunt while lifting weights, and it kind of gets.
Yeah.
I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Take over. No, I'm joking. Anyway, yeah. So Gina ends up having to go up against Hibiki, and one of the jokes I liked is her mentioning, "Oh, what are you? I already have plans for what I'm gonna do with the money. Getting over here was really steep. I need the money to go back home." And you know they go, and one of the big jokes of that episode is that Hibiki had the arm of a goddess.
Yep. And then I'll show Ed what we mean right here. So this is pretty much a scene like where you see her practicing before the competition.
Jojo.
What happened?
Everything is a lot more dramatic with kanji on the screen. Oh.
Especially the facial expressions.
That's The Rock. But then even after that scene, because they show that scene too, his hand was still hurting though.
Yeah.
Like he really had to go full out to end that. And it's like, I guess this is one of the few times where I had to get serious.
The Gauco got destroyed.
See, I feel so bad because that's her natural skin color and hair color, but you just cannot think Gaudio. That's like the first thing you think of. She needed the obvious white lips and the white, skin around the eyes. Just like in Sophia Sabase.
One of the words of pleasure.
Yeah. But moving on, she ends up, of course, winning the competition. But funny little detail I didn't notice until they brought it up. Hibiki actually tore the left side of a shirt, the right side of a shirt.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, you should use that money to buy a new shirt." And it's like, it looks like a little bit of Machio-san's rubbing off on you.
Oh, dude, that was the funny part as well. And then, what happens after that?
After that.
Isn't it the idol?
Yeah, because what ends up happening is she ends up deciding to study in Japan because she's a weeb and a little uncultured because she makes a lot of references to things that aren't Japanese. Like, I always liked it because of anime bonsai trees and kung fu movies. Some of those things aren't even Japanese. And I'm like, yeah. At one point, she even says that she was watching Jackie Chan movies, and I'm like, he's not Japanese.
That's the funny part too, because she's the Russian. She was the only Russian up until the beach training.
The random Russian in one episode. That's only in that one scene, but just because they wanted to do a joke.
Yeah, because she says she's gonna stick to a Russian stereotype to win this competition. And you see the guy, she's like being Russian. She's like, "Hello, I'm from Russia." Yeah. She's like, "My skin's gone."
What happened to her? I think it's because she's mad that the other girl did it before her and better than her. But what ends up happening is she not only is she studying there, but again, no parents in this anime. She's just living with Hibiki.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Yeah, the parents are putting her up if she has any. There's a darker story in here somewhere, but we don't have time to go into that aspect.
Just think
yet.
of it as background characters.
Yep.
Filler characters, as you can say.
That, or they're dead in the basement and Hibiki is the parents and she doesn't realize it.
Or he already ate them without realizing it.
What the hell?
Oh God! The steak in the first episode was them the whole time! And that's why we never see the brother. Because he was the chunks of meat in that
There was a
episode.
brother?
No, wait, she had a brother?
Yeah, her brother owned the meat place.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. He was a salary man and then realized he didn't want to work for the man, so he opened up his own meat place.
So the meat was pretty rare.
Yes. Very, not just rare and cooked quality, but rare specimen.
And I think going back to the idol thing as well. Before this gets out of hand.
No, you made me miss Halloween, sir. Give me this. Okay, no, sorry, go back.
It's okay, Edward. He requires your touch.
Huh?
What?
What?
This is one of my other trap friends.
No, that's fine.
Wait, when was I?
He's sitting so. Ben gave him such a look right now.
Wait.
I mean, I know he's joking, but damn, Ben. Things got suddenly a lot thirstier up in here.
You know you would make a great trap.
So, flexing anime.
Flexing
Trap
anime.
anime.
No!
Yes.
There's no traps in this one. We talked about this. Except for
Not
Machio.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The traps like mountains.
Yeah. So, what were you saying? The idol one?
Yeah. So one of the favorite parts there is like it was the teacher, right? Who was doing the deadlifts with the
Yeah.
in the kendo mask.
Yeah. And then Machio randomly copied behind the director with a hat. He's like, you're about to watch the most dangerous set ever, deadlifts.
It is the most dangerous set. If you do it wrong, you can mess up your back.
With a full detailed explanation.
Did I showed you guys Sylvia McElroy, right?
Who
No,
the hell is that?
I've showed you her before. Keep going.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no, keep going. I'll show you her. Yeah, God, that kind of creeped me out a bit. No, keep going. What?
We're making this as awkward as possible.
You're waiting
yeah.
for me? Okay. It's that Asian cosplay girl I told you about. I showed you her before.
Oh, the one who dresses the Hashira of love.
Yeah, it is right here. So,
Okay.
she has an alternate channel called Dumpling Lifts, which it is. I need to find it. I think this is her doing deadlifts. Oh, yeah. Can you see it, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her doing deadlifts, and she even lists how much they weigh.
117.5 kilograms times 4 times 3. 120 kilograms. 3 deadlifts for 3 sets.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right?
I don't think I can do a deadlift. My joints are not built for it like that.
Yeah.
Don't you want to break your back though?
I already do that every day at work, man. I lift boxes.
Yeah, see, I mean, shit, look at this shit. Does she have sound in this one too?
Holy Christ, you can squat 2 plates?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And she's a tiny thing too, because she
Oh.
has...
Well, that makes it easier. If you're tinier, that like makes it easier for you to
Yeah.
do weightlifting.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Less
because
of a distance? Oh, shorter the legs.
yeah, shorter legs so your muscles are more compact. If you're taller, it just screws you over, especially for push-ups and anything that requires like coordination.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was the whole thing that the whole deadlift thing made me think of. I'm like, oh yeah, there really is a tiny Asian girl out there right now doing deadlifts. But yeah, she is tiny because arguably I'd say maybe like 5'6" or something.
Oh wow, she's like my sister's height.
Yeah. But she that was the thing is they were in an idol competition. An idol competition, as in a musical band, and for their set they were just power training.
That's true.
I mean, that's one form of idols.
But it's I guess creepy people, but it's like they're going on stage and they're just doing powerlifting and stuff. Or in a later episode, they're flat out sparring with each other.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's weird.
Sparring or making a bridge.
Yeah, or
the back bridge.
Yeah, the back bridge. Which, ow, dude, no.
I can't do a back bridge. It's impossible. I cannot get the concept of a back bridge.
No, it's.
What's the worst that can happen? Sure, you break a neck, but that's about it.
Ben's like, if I can have an anime girl sit on me, I'd risk anything. No. Just no. Ow, my neck hurts just thinking about it. I don't freaking wrestlers, man. Those guys are freaking. They're the closest things that ever gonna get to demi-humans. They are freaking titans.
Dude, remember wrestling is 100% real, man. So you have to train really hard for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when people say wrestling is fake, the fighting is choreographed in a way where they're not really hurting each other, but it's all about really tripping them over and making sure the other person stays down. It's just that they're not really bashing each other in the head. They're just doing things to kind of discourage the other one.
That's what I learned from Kengan Asura.
Yeah, I learned that from a movie called Fighting with My Family.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
No, it's a movie about a...
Oh my god. Danny, is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Oh, please. I've already talked about how dysfunctional my family is. That's fine.
So you had a family.
What?
This is going
Have
on.
none of you guys met anyone in my family?
I mean, you keep mentioning this Daniel, which...
Daniel's
I don't
not
know.
family. He's my best
You
friend.
keep mentioning mom and dad, but we never seen them.
Maybe the Hibiki's situation is a little bit more closer to home.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Lives with parents, but parents are nowhere to be seen.
yeah, I'm like Yunagisai, except not as kawaii.
Oh god.
Anyway, should we just keep going?
I think so, because after the idol one was where they beat Barney, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
They made him a custom weight, and you just see giant finger markings because he bent it.
wait, wrong one. I'm gonna pull up the scene where he shows up.
So it turns out that Machio, who I was under the assumption that he was maybe just a few years older than the girls, but he was an actual adult. Like he was a college graduate and everything, because he went to America for college, and that's
Oh, that's true. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jason Statham, and
oh Statham. Okay, I said Statham, but he Oh man, I love when he becomes a background character too, and he's like, I'll just be here in the background. Background characters aren't supposed to talk.
Here we go.
Oh man, I love that. They randomly introduce him just to bring him back for that one scene.
もしかして松尾さんって私たちが思ってる以上
Oh, how he senses.
Oh, they skipped it.
Oh,
With
we're-
pectorals on bulging.
His pectorals were twitching too, like Barnell's showing up.
なぜ日本
And he's just radiating muscle.
運動シリーズ主演俳優ハンドルのドゲゲのメーカー
Flat out him. There's no denying that is Arnold's
Oh,
face.
it's not. Look at that.
大好きアメリカ人のみならず世界中を魅了した今やアクションプレデターの主演
Wow, they're really just skimming through this.
Conan the Red Bull.
Yeah, there we go.
何それつまり話を
アメリカの大学に進学した
Are they gonna show
そ
the
こで
phone?
ボディビルに出会ったんだ
I think not.
さあドゲゲンチョネッカーは今日まで一度も連絡が
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
分かってくれんなるぞ。連絡で入った携帯を
Oh.
受けポチャしてしまったのだ。
Oh, they skipped it. Stop skipping shit. And it's not Lewis doing it. It's weird editing. I think they get the point, Lewis.
歩んできた。
I think so too. It just keeps skipping around too randomly.
It would be funny if they didn't skip some of the best jokes in there, though.
I know.
But, I mean, similar to our podcast, we leave out some details too, so you could still watch it.
And the
We
reason,
don't want to spoil everything to you guys.
Yeah, even though we do 90% of the time.
and that was one of the things too. He showed up there just to like get him to join the flexing competition, right?
Yeah, but do you remember what the twist was?
What?
The flexing competition
Was
was
just a test.
It was a test.
Oh, that's
because
true.
it was like a national flexing competition, but none of the world famous people were actually there, and it was just a test so he could find a worthy successor.
That's true.
And apparently, Machio flexes so beautifully that he can rip your clothes off just due to pure muscle radiation, and then grow them back.
Oh yeah. No, that was.
But he radiates like a god.
Remember,
Yeah.
that was in everyone's imagination. That's
Yeah.
what everybody thought their
Oh.
clothes got ripped off.
So he food washed him.
Yeah, he food wars that he gave.
Without the food.
Instead of a foodgasm, it was just a good old fashioned orgasm.
Yeah.
Actually, not muscle-gasm, pecs-gasm.
I guess so.
This anime goes places.
It does.
Flex-gasm.
How much longer do you guys want to go with this?
I think we just go to the last one because at this point it's pretty much just like the island and that's it.
Yeah, we set up the characters and stuff, and there's a lot of really good bits that we'll leave for you guys. But yeah, they go to an island because Jason, what was it again?
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham,
Not to be confused with Jason Statham.
yeah, who was asked to stay with them is like, oh, don't worry, Mr. Schwarzenegger asked me to stay over here, and don't worry, I'll be quiet, I'll be nothing but a background character.
Oh god,
We-
the poisoning got to him.
We interrupt the random talking in the background to bring you an important announcement. Hello! A month? 2 months into the future! 3 months?
1 month.
It has not been that long since we did this.
Wait, I can say this in Japanese. 1ヶ月、2が something 3月、4
Anyway,
月、4月. There you go.
anyway, we come many
We're
time.
time travelers.
Yeah, we're from the future where we are here to basically give you guys. Man, let me fix this. This is making me dizzy.
Oh no.
Where we are. God damn.
Dude,
There we go.
Danny's got them hypno rims.
Ooh, I know. You look at it, you're like, ah. Anyway, we are in from the future to basically give this show a proper ending since we got talked over by Lewis's rowdy but funny friends.
Rowdy but funny friends, and also the Hibikin Android got released too, and I pre-ordered that shit, so it's happening!
Let me know. No, they won't release one for the teacher. She's too plain looking, sadly.
Unless they give her cosplay outfit.
Yeah.
There's an Exusia Nendoroid being released soon.
Damn,
It's
right
in the
off
works. Already, man! And then they're re-releasing the Amiya one. But, back to the show.
No. But, yeah, we're basically here to do our final thoughts on how many kilograms in a dumbbell can you lift. Also,
'cause I can't.
Also, at this time, I had no idea, and I guess Lewis just didn't think to bring it up. But this is also apparently in the same universe as Kengan Ashura, which I had just finished, and I just can't imagine at least, what's the dumbbell instructor's name?
Kure.
Yeah,
Kure sensei.
No, the...
Oh, Machio.
Machio. I can't imagine Machio, like, not going to the Kengan tournament to defend Gold's Gym. I want that to happen. Make that happen. I want him to go into the Kengan tournament. That would be so epic.
Let Barney Schwarzenegger be the representative
Yeah.
of Gold's Gym.
Yeah. But he's the businessman, and then Barney goes, "Dude, we're writing Kengan Omega already. Make it happen in Kengan Omega." Which, in case you guys didn't know, Kengan Ashura ended, and Kengan Omega is the continuation series.
Because someone dies.
Does he die? No! I love him! Even if he is... God, that whole... Probably my next pick, because I did have an announcement that I didn't make, and I'm not making it here because this is episode... Well, no, it doesn't really matter. I can make it. Basically, I want you guys to find time and at least do the first 20 episodes of Bobobo, because we're going to be doing these in installments. We're not going to take over an entire month, but we're going to do it in installments. So every pick I do is untied.
Sorry about that, but I got coronas right now, so... Foreshadowing.
Welcome to Animazing in the Quarantine Edition. Look, Ben's dead because he doesn't like the fact that after his pick and your pick, it's Bobobo time, baby!
Say what, Bobobo, stand up, say what, Bobobo.
I'm gonna skip the opening just to trigger you guys.
I'm so... That's probably the really good thing Cartoon Network did, is they kept that opening throughout the entire series, even though there's like 3 other openings.
Yep, that was like the best one right there, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so look forward to that after Ben's pick and Lewis's pick. It will be...
when I saw Bobo, like I think a clip of it on YouTube with Bobo going to get on a job interview.
Yeah. I showed you that where it's like, can you spell this? Yeah, A, B, C, no, you failed.
No, it's the one with the...
Did I show you the one with the calendar?
Tugging on the fan.
Oh no, I don't remember that one. Oh, the calendar, was that the one where he was fighting Hani Kalani? And it was like the 7 days of the week.
Oh yeah, you showed me that one.
Yeah, we're like, he was like, let me see what's the next day, and the mom's like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
he's like, I got to see what the day after is. Yeah. Mind you, Matt Mercer's the one voicing Bobobo, so all I hear is
No, it's Richard Epcar.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Matt Mercer.
No, Matt. I don't think Matt Mercer is in it. But no, Richard Epcar, it's the guy who does Ansem's voice. He does a lot of anime. He was Jerry Tyson in the dub for Kengan Ashura, the guy who fights like a bullet.
No, I'm talking about the guy who voices Bobobo.
Yeah, it's Richard Epcar.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Matt Mercer. I could have sworn it was Matt Mercer.
No. I don't know what awesome bizarre world that was. I would like that, but no, it's Richard Epcar. I remember because
Now I gotta research this.
because there's a whole story how they wanted him on it and he kept turning it away, but they kept bothering him, so he had no choice but to do it. Anyway, let me get the song ready.
Is it possible I can skip that?
Kilograms? What?
Is it possible? Oh no! I was thinking of skipping the opening for Bobo.
No, you can't.
You're right. It was Richard Epcar.
Yeah, no, I could straight out tell that guy's voice. Like, he's in so many anime. He was even in Seven Deadly Sins. He played that knight that King's friend was posing as. The one-
Oh, I think I know which video got me confused.
yeah, Harlequin.
Yeah.
He was the knight. Yeah.
Now I know which one confused it. It was this one video I saw of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for Overwatch, and I was like, oh yeah, Matt Mercer plays the voice actor for McCree and Jotaro Kujo.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where the confusion went.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you see the English for episode 19 of Demon Slayer?
No. Why is it bad?
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
Oh, okay. No, I'm watching them. I'm watching the dub. I love it so far, but yeah, I'm scared. I'm like, there's gonna be one bad choice in there. I know they're gonna make one bad choice.
I mean, as far as in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with it. They even kept the ending.
Oh, cool.
To the very end. That's also a smart thing on their move.
Yeah, they gave Bryce Papenbrook a perfect role. I was really surprised about that. Not my first choice for that character, but amazing. Anyway, God, kilograms in a.
How many kilograms are how many kilograms are the dumbbells you lift? How heavy are the No, yeah.
What the hell, Lewis?
What?
Scissor 7 kiss? What the hell?
Yeah, that was the random video that got me to watching the show.
Anyway, ending.
That was such a funny scene.
Another one of the many weird openings. Anyway,
That's the ending.
ending. Yeah.
I skipped the ending.
Dude, I play this in the gym so many times when I go work out.
Don't tell me
It's pretty good push-ups.
don't tell me you go Planet Fitness.
Yeah, because they're cheap as hell.
I'm gonna go to EOS for all 50. So, anyway, I guess I'll start, and then it will be Ben, and then it will be you.
You. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
God, this is so catchy. Anyway, this was a choice that I was horrified when you chose this. I'm like, oh no, this looks super fan servicey. And then I realized this shit's, despite the fact that there's heavy fan service in here, not too heavy, there's a lot of fan service in here, it's still really educational, and even with the moments that they want to be fan servicey, they're still very educational. Like, right in the middle of the fan service, they'll be explaining, like, oh, this is how you want to lift it up. If you do this, you might get yourself seriously hurt. Oh, your body's going to feel like this after. Like, who knew it was going to be a legitimately helpful, like, workout anime?
I mean, there's a lot that's similar that's like. I mean, you have cells that work teaching the basic body structures of your cells and all that.
Don't move
Yeah.
the platelets.
What? Wrong anime.
Yeah, so that work. Don't lose the platelets.
But we're talking about dumbbells.
Yeah, that's true.
We already did cells at work.
And I'm just waiting for cells that work left.
I know.
Oh, dude,
I
yeah,
say
that one I'm excited for.
And if anyone doesn't know what that is, stay tuned. It's fucked up. Anyway, I really found myself loving the characters. This is one of those type of shows where there'll always be a character that kind of annoys me, but I ended up loving all of them because, one, they're all lovable idiots, and then another one, too, if you watch this dubbed, they start mildly changing some dialogue, so it's really funny when you hear these little Japanese girls talking slang, or like how mean the announcer is in the dub, flat out being like, oh, speaking of drinking, let's see what the teachers are up to, instead of like, oh, and as this is happening, the teachers are enjoying a wonderful time together. And it's like, wow, the guy's super mean in the dub. I really love Mr. Machio. Even though one episode I wasn't particularly crazy about was the episode where he goes on a date with one of the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the punchline
You
for it...
assumed it was a date.
Yeah, you assumed it was a date. And the punchline was funny, but, like, I already knew that wasn't the case. And I knew that something like the punchline was going to happen. So the whole joke of them just, like, stalking these people on a date, I'm like, I've seen this in anime so many times, it's not really that funny to me. But, you know, again, the payoff was fine. The payoff was really funny. I really love when they start just poking fun at celebrities, and they have fucking Jason Statham, which doom on you, Funimation, for not trying to get a Jason Statham sound alike.
I know, man. That would have been so beautiful if they had a Jason Statham sound like or anything like that.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on Bonald. Now it sounds like it's going possessed.
That's probably just the video quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's Nato-chan. They like to pride themselves at high definition stuff. Not all the time, though. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about it. I want to read the manga just so I can go back to the information they tell you and not have to load up Kiss Anime. I can just be like, oh, how do I do this again? And then I flip through the pages of my manga. But yeah, Ben's turn.
It's waifus. It's always about waifus. That's what gets me going.
And then you got-
Waifus. Just not enough trap. But that aside,
No, there wasn't no trap. Trap muscles.
Trap is always. You guys can do your. You guys will do your best to get by.
Bye.
Biceps.
Just as long as you try. Try. Triceps.
Sorry, Ben. Keep going.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff within my mucus.
What?
Muscles.
That one was not as good.
Yeah, not that good.
Now listen. We'll do it if we must.
There you go.
Muscles.
Yeah, how did I not think of that? But, what I like about the show is like they teach you like how each dynamic warm up or dynamic stretching should be executed properly. What form you should take before
Ben has a mini panic attack.
before executing it, so that way you can get like most of the benefits from it. That's what I think that's what I keep track of the amount of calories that he was intaking throughout the show.
She eats 6 times a day, which is
Yeah.
an inspiration from me.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
And similar to what I was saying with the narrator even points out, like, and Hideki wonders why she isn't reaching her goal.
I mean, I saw the sub, so I can't say anything about that. So
Yeah.
I don't know much about the dub except for that, except for some crucial moments. But aside from that, like, yeah, I had a pretty good time with the show.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you took most of the stuff.
Oh, okay. Luis, your turn. Your pick. Your turn.
So for me, this is one of these shows I was kind of anticipating when it was coming out for the first time, man. Because one of the things that got to me was Hibiki. I love her art style and everything as well.
How cute.
I thought I was expecting the Russian girl to be the main waifu.
Oh, no, man. When I saw Hibiki, I'm like, hey, 10 girls. Finally, some representation.
Yeah, even though we spent half of the review calling her a Garu.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a gato though.
Yeah.
I think she just looks like it.
Her skin's naturally tanned. It's not like Nagato where you flat out can see the tan line on her. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. But for me, for this show, the reason why I chose it again is like that first episode, I was like, oh, it's educational and funny. And the more I kept watching this series, the more I just kept enjoying it
I
as
mean,
well.
pretty much if it's educational and gets your attention, it's already good as it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, oh my god, the freaking like celebrity parodies, man. Like you got Barney Schwarzenegger and Stray Them. Who else was in there?
I think those are the only two.
The 2 notable ones, yep.
Yeah. They even mentioned that like Bonald lives in the same universe as Arnold Schwarzenegger because they're not the same guy.
Yep.
Does that even
Oh, and then fucking the Russian girl when she mentioned she doesn't want to be the stereotypical Russian, and then you just
she
see a
still
pic-
does it regardless?
yeah, and you see a picture of fucking Putin in the back riding a bear. And
Yeah,
she says that.
she goes through this entire thing talking about how great Putin is, and they show you like a super buff Putin. I showed that to Yana, who is Belarusian, and she's all like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Russian propaganda.
Yeah, but to her that's kind of an insult to her country because like Putin's not the leader. Like they have a completely different dictator leading them.
Yep.
You heard that, Yana? Kick his ass.
Yana's the one that said, yeah, we have our own president dictator.
Nah, man. But dude, for me, that's what did it for me as well. Like all the memes and everything that you got to see in the show and everything, and the fucking JoJo references. Every fucking, I feel like every as anime
JoJo
progresses-
reference, a fucking Fist of the North Star reference.
Yep. Oh yeah, when he fucking cosplayed as him.
She lifts with a straight bar. That was the name of it.
Lives with the straight bar, and then like when he does the lips, like my muscles can't take it anymore. And you just see the girls like he just butchered that line. Why are the people cheering for him?
What was the JoJo reference?
when they were doing the arm wrestling, you know how they take that pose and we're like, it's like the menacing,
yeah.
we're like, I'm gonna that like looks like it's time for me. It's like, sorry, but I want to challenge Hibiki now. I want to see her true powers come out. The fucking existence of muscle pressure, and like how freaking Macho's pecs start bouncing when Schwarzenegger's nearby. It's like this muscle pressure. I felt it before.
And that whole reason why they weren't friends, really, because they destroyed each other's phones with the phone number in it.
Yeah, because oh my god. Let me lower the volume.
Sounds like,
So yeah. And then for me, the icing on top of this as well is that it improved my workouts too, because I like going to the gym a lot.
Yeah.
And again, those meals a day, I was like, when I saw how how her friend reacted like that, I was like, that's amazing that you were blessed with such a good appetite. I was like, thank you. He's like, see, fucking vegans, it's not about changing the quantity. It's about balancing your daily activities with a perfectly balanced diet and making sure that you meet your body needs.
Yeah.
Got it.
Which is
one
why-
of those.
Which is why you never want to turn a cat vegan. They're meat eaters for a reason, and it's not because they choose to.
Yeah. Not unless it's like Scott Pilgrim where you get superpowers by being a
Yeah,
vegan.
the Chad the vegan.
Yeah. It's funny, I went to the Funko store and they had Funko Pops of the vegan police. I'm like, oh my god, that's so weird.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, I want to take Ben there and just have him die.
Oh, Funko's the poor man's Nendoroid.
Right? They're only $10.
And then meanwhile, here I am, like Nendoroids. The poor man's Figma.
Right?
And then the people with the Figmas, the poor man's 5'7" sculpt.
Yeah, the 5-7 sculptures.
Oh, what is it, like Kitabukiya?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, oh, that's so true.
And then the Kitobukias, the poor man's 1-to-1 scale statue.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be my goal this year, is to get Ben to the Funko store and just watch him die at all the hyper-specific Funkos there. Like a Funko of the Pillsbury Doughboy holding a Be My Valentine heart.
What the hell?
Fuck is that?
You should have seen when we went to Little Tokyo, and he's all like, "Why? Look, it's a pop of the phone booth from Doctor Who, but it's just the phone booth."
Oh no.
None of this makes sense.
Anyway, so I keep going.
Nah, you're good, man. I think I'm pretty much done with this review and everything as well.
Oh.
I already have my Hibiki and Android and everything, and I was happy with the series. More than happy.
Okay. Breaking news: Yana landed. Yay!
Where?
She's gonna work in Japan for 3 months, and hopefully it will lead to a permanent job over there.
Hey.
So that's one of my meal tickets over there. I don't have to pay for a hotel room.
I got it. Using her.
Yes. I mean, I'm one of her tickets to get to LA, so kind of
I mean,
back and forth.
you can't do it at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can't go over there. I won't risk it. And then,
She can't come over here because
Not
they won't
yet.
allow it.
yeah. Also, I think in that 3 months she's going to be super busy, so it needs to be once she's a permanent for her to try to get over here.
No, that's good right there.
Wait,
Yeah.
where is she going over there?
She got a job over there, and they're gonna test her out for 3 months. If they like her, then she'll
What
get
job is it?
some type of translating.
Ah.
Yeah,
Translating for Russians?
yeah, translating docket. She's a Japanese speaker too, so she's fluent enough to get a job translating. She knows.
And she's not a weep?
She is. We met on Faku dating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a total weeb.
Ben wasn't there for those discussions.
No, I just forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that crucial detail.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you the scene from Scissor 7. Wait, are we done recording
Yeah.
yet?
Anyway, guys, I'm Danny,
I'm Maid Rui.
and then we'll see you next time.
Forget about me.
Oh,
Forget
sorry.
about me.
I'm so used to the two of us. Okay, go.
And future Big Dick Ben.
No, yes.
I was Dick Big Ben.
Now
Big Dick Ben.
now we take you back to a regularly scheduled program of nothing.
Big Ben.
Just like what's in the future, it's nothing but cold, empty streets,
Beautiful.
empty.
Traps everywhere.
Oh God, no. Yeah, like booby traps. Oh, bear trap. Okay. Anyway, bye guys.